Hi everybody, this is Keeper of the Dark Heart here, bringing you more of Let's Read, The Legend of Eevee, Pokeflute of Time.
Ooh. Now we're on chapter 5.
We are on chapter 5, literally called the Expository chapter.
Nice.
And, like I explained last time, Opal Spring will be reading this one and the next, and then I will take over.
Woot woot!
So, let's continue.
Alright.
Chapter 5, the Expository chapter.
Hey! It's my dad! Igglybuff shouted as she and Pichu climbed out of the castle moat, which they had been swimming along to avoid being noticed by the guards. Pichu followed her to where Wigglytuff was laying face down on the ground next to a bunch of crates, snoring loudly. What a relief! Igglybuff sighed. He sure doesn't sound like he got shanked.
Aw, man, I wanted to see a dead body.
Just wake him up, you clod. Where's that Torchic that hatched out of the egg?
It's standing on my head, claws piercing my skull.
Aw, there you are, you cute little thing! Igglybuff cooed, pulling the Torchic off Pichu's head as he fainted from blood loss. Now wake up, Daddy, okay? The Torchic obediently flew over to Wigglytuff and perched on his head, made as though it was about to start cheeping, then dug its claws into his head instead.
What in time? Ow, why am I doing that voice?
Liza,
Okay. What in tarnation?
cried Wigglytuff, leaping to his feet and running around in a circle.
Someone get it off! Get it off! It's piercing my brains!
I think I'm gonna name him Stabby. Igglybuff mused as Pichu sat up and groaned.
Oh, Igglybuff, it's you!
Said Wigglytuff once he had pried the Torchic off his head.
I suppose I dozed off again, didn't I? Sorry about that, sweetheart. Hope you're alright by yourself.
Oh, yeah. Luckily my attempted sexual assaulter isn't very competent.
Hey, Iggly, I got some candy in my van.
Pichu said with a devious grin. You don't have a van.
I will someday. That'll show you. Okay, darling, I think we should be getting on home now.
Wigglytuff said urgently, grabbing his daughter up by the hand and leading her away. Bye, Pichu! Have fun storming the castle! Igglybuff called. Sometime later. Pichu grumbled to himself as he clawed through a tiny hole in the castle wall and entered the courtyard. There were tons of sentry guards wandering around, so he had to sneak very cautiously around the shrubs and statues. He had almost made it past them when... Ah! There you are! Togetic shouted as she came swooping down. Thought you could just ditch me, huh? Sorry to burst your bubble, bud.
Togetic, shut up! You're gonna get me caught!
Pichu whispered. Sure enough, two nearby sentries were alerted by Togetic's outburst and noticed them immediately.
Hey, that Pichu somehow snuck into the castle. What should we do? Well, he looks pretty cute and harmless. But let's kill him anyway. Good call.
Don't sweat it, Togetic said to the spazzing Pichu, grabbing the sentries as they ran up and banging their heads together.
You're really scary, you know that? Said
Pichu. The two of them wandered into the inner section of the courtyard, where they saw a small brown Pokemon facing away from them and peering into the window.
That must be the princess,
Pichu decided, walking up to her before Togetic could say anything sarcastic. He stopped right behind her and cleared his throat.
Hi, I'm Pichu, and you...
Stranger danger! The princess screamed, spinning around and spraying him with a can of mace. Pichu wailed and fell over, writhing in pain, while Togetic doubled over, laughing. Oh, man, you gotta give me some of that, she said. The princess just then seemed to realize what was in front of her. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize who you were. I've been having dreams about you.
Wow, and I thought I was sketchy,
Pichu remarked as he got to his feet. In my dreams, I saw a bunch of dark clouds covering up the land of Hyrule. And then they were parted by a ray of light, which turned into a retarded-looking Pichu holding a shiny green stone. The princess explained. At first, I just thought I had too many chili dogs before bed. But now, I think it was a prophetic dream. I'm trying here. Shut up. You wouldn't happen to have a shiny green stone, would you? It's very important. But she and Togetic looked at Pichu expectantly.
Nope.
Oh, well, that's too... Is your friend trying to hang herself?
Oh, wait, I do!
said Pichu, pulling out the leaf stone. That's it! The princess cheered. I knew I'd meet you one day. You, Pichu, are the one who is destined to save Hyrule. Pichu looked blankly at her.
Buh?
Oh, sorry. I forgot all about introducing myself. I'm Eevee, Princess of Hyrule.
Good for you, I guess. Now, say that part about me again.
You have the leaf stone. The leaf stone is one of the 3 spiritual stones that are key to obtaining the legendary Triforce. You know about the Triforce, right?
The Triforce? Oh yeah, trust me, I know all about the Triforce.
You're lying, aren't you?
Completely.
Eevee sighed. Okay. Long ago, the world was created by the 3 legendary Pokemon, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. When they left the world to return the Sacred Realm, the Triforce was left at the place where they departed as a sign of their power. Now, whoever gets to the Triforce will have their wish granted. Pichu looked intrigued at that.
Really? So I could wish for a van full of candy?
Well, no. To get to the Triforce, you need all 3 spiritual stones, plus the instrument of the royal family, the Pokeflute of Time. And it's really important that an evil person doesn't get their wish granted, or else Hyrule will be all fucked up and stuff.
This all sounds boring and uninteresting. And why were you looking in that window anyway?
Oh, right. I was actually spying on the guy in that room. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. My dad doesn't believe me, but I think he wants to take over Hyrule. Curious, Pichu walked up to the window and peered inside to see a huge cat-like Pokemon hurling blazing energy balls in every direction, destroying everything in the room.
I am Mewtwo, and I want to take over Hyrule.
Pichu quickly drew away. Did he see you? Asked Eevee.
No, he was kinda too busy snapping your dad's neck.
Okay, that sounds good. So you know Mewtwo is the leader of the psychic types of the desert. He says he's loyal to my dad, but I'm pretty sure he's just a thinly disguised evil guy. And since you're from the forest, you should know that he's the one who killed Celebi.
Oh, well, I'll have to thank him then.
Pichu, you're supposed to stop him. You need to find the other 2 spiritual stones by journeying to the edges of Hyrule, battling a bunch of evil monsters, and generally putting your life in danger. I'll protect the Pokeflute of Time by staying here in the castle where it's safe.
Sounds fair.
You'll get the Triforce before Mewtwo does, and then defeat him, Eevee assured him. Anyway, you'd better get going. Here's a letter of clearance with my signature, she added, signing her name on a piece of paper and giving it to him. You might need it. Pichu grabbed it and stared at it in awe.
Whoa. This letter has Princess Eevee's autograph. I could totally hawk this for gold.
No, you need that to... Oh, forget it. Anyway, my needlessly scary attendant will see you out.
You're needlessly scary... Yeah, I know that was a really weird transition right there, but anyways, moving on.
Pichu found himself looking up at a towering, pitch-black Pokemon with piercing red eyes, long pointed ears, and glowing yellow rings covering her body. Hiya, I'm Umbreon of the Dark types. Want to make something of it?
No, ma'am.
Princess Eevee wants me to teach you the song that will show your connection with the royal family. So get out your crappy flute and listen up. This song is called Eevee's Lullaby. Pichu timidly obeyed as Umbreon whistled out the tune to the song. Okay, now let's hear you play it back. Eevee and Umbreon watched Pichu as he slowly drew the Pokeflute to his mouth, waiting for him to play the all-important song of the royal family whose power could carry him to the very edges of Hyrule and back.
I just realized...
he said after a moment.
I don't know how to play the Pokeflute.
Da-da-da-da-da!
And, yeah, we're gonna call the end to this chapter, folks. So again, what are your thoughts?
I liked Umbreon.
You liked Umbreon?
I liked Umbreon, my rough and tumble.
Okay.
What were your thoughts?
Honestly, whoever plays Legend of Zelda like this really sucks. I'm gonna say that right now.
Well, you gotta know it's probably true, because you just hand Link an item, and he's automatically supposed to know how to use it. Oh, here's this orchestra. Here's this orchestra. I want you to conduct it, please.
Ocarina, you mean? Or are
No.
you referring to the Wind Waker and his
Or
conducting?
Wind Waker.
Oh, well, yeah. Supposedly the exposition of that is like some sort of like telepathic entity tells him what to do in his mind, you know?
Lies and slander. No, you know what? I take that back. He could definitely be possessed.
That's true. But actually, like, it's never really explained why Link knows how to play in the Ocarina. Though there is, like, there is supposedly canon backstory where Link was always fascinated with playing it as a child, so he learned it that way.
I'm going to assume that since Link is always the reincarnation of another Link, who is the reincarnation of another Link, the very
It passes down.
Exactly, the very first Link in time learned this, and all the other Links learn this, and as it goes down, he just automatically knows what he knew before, and then just learns new stuff that his other self learns. That's my timeline theory.
And actually, there's a Flash cartoon that supports your timeline theory.
Sweet!
I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put it in the description bar so you guys can watch it. It's actually pretty awesome. A good majority of it is actually hand-drawn animation. It's not sprite-based.
Is it really like wonky animation?
No, it's actually pretty good.
Okay, sweet.
Like, it's all hand-drawn out and animated that way.
It reminds me of that one Link game with the animations in between that are really, really freaky.
Yeah, well...
So check it out, everybody. Link's in his pants.
No, it's like in the description bar. Why do you keep saying that?
Because, okay, here's the video, and the description bar is beneath the video, so it's like it's in your video's pants. Link in your pants.
What? That's...
Okay, we'll try this again. Video, link bar below video. If you were the video, the link bar would be your pants. So the link
very
is in...
disgusting.
But it's very true, the link is in his pants. Check it out, everybody. It's not that big, but it'll work.
Did you just mindlessly insult me?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I just said the truth, so that's not insulting, right?
Do you want me to go over there and go into like a mindless rage and kill you?
Do it! Death and destruction to all! I'm sorry, I've had like tons of soda today.
Don't believe me, I can tell. So until then, folks, take it easy.
Adios.
Bye now.